What's going on, Libra? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks for joining me, guys, as I'm getting ready to do your November mid-month tarot card reading. So before I explain what I'm doing here with the Starman tarot card deck, I'm going to clear the deck. And I need to ask you guys if there is a Frankie Valli fan watching. Sometimes I get a really solid impression of at least one person who is tuning in because their vibration is so high. Because I'm getting the song Sherry Baby very, very powerfully in my head. And if you guys don't know the song, I mean, that's what YouTube is for, but make sure you finish watching the video before you leave. So Starman Tarot card deck is what I use for mid-month tarot card readings, and I use the Starguide spread, which was in the companion book for the deck. So these are very compelling readings, very powerful. So I really hope you enjoy this for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any Libra cross watchers. So yeah, keep in mind this is a general reading. I really, my intention is to attract the viewers who resonate with this video, but if it doesn't resonate, I'll see you back here another time. Anyway, the first card I'm going to look at for you guys is the present situation, and I really needed to draw a great big breath to do that for you guys. All right, so I'm going to do a deck cut here for you guys. I feel like I need to clear the deck again. I don't know why. I feel like there's also somebody that is drawn to the video because they want to make some sort of nasty comment. So, I mean, you can hold that back because it's not just about me. It's about the community that is exposed to that kind of negativity. So leave it at the door. Present situation for you guys. Wow. King of Swords. Okay, so I didn't even see the King of Swords when I turned the car. Yikes. So when I turned the car over, okay, I said it again. Who's getting a new car? No, seriously, who's getting a new car? Honest to God. So the King of Swords is here on this card, but the first thing I saw here was this wild beast at his feet, just chained up, and it's like you guys have this energy that's ready to be unleashed in November. You know, have you ever seen like some really big powerful animal ready to pounce, you know, and they're gathering all their muscles, you know, look at my muscles, so, you know, and they're just like almost snarling like at the gates, and they're ready for those gates to burst open. Wow, you guys, this is the kind of energy that I'm getting for you right away. But then you have the King of Swords, and it's going to come in with this energy that is going to make you the most lethal combination this month, because you're going to have that sort of energy, almost like the predatory energy, but in a good way, like, you know what I'm saying, just really going to be able to capture the day for yourself, and you're going to have that energy sort of roiling under your skin. But the King of Swords is going to come in and touch you with the necessary vibration to take away any sort of over the top, you know, he'll bring some sense and reason along to that passion that is fueling you. Wow, I'm seeing this is hardcore. You guys are hardcore right now. And I mean that in just the best sense of the way. Best sense of the word. You know, something that is really key to things in winning in any sort of battle. If it's a battle of wits, if it's a physical battle, if any of you guys are athletes, is to leave emotion out of things and using your rationalization. And this plays into any sort of competition that you're in, you know. Don't get angry. Don't get too emotional. Bring in that King of Swords where he can level off that amplitude that is driving you. Like your feet are in the starter blocks and you're just like waiting for that firing gun, the starter's gun, to go. And then, you know, the crowd. Wow. Something massive happening for you guys. Really remember to bring that rationale in also, so that you don't waste all this energy. This energy is just thumping for you, Libra. Cause of conflict for you. Ace of Pentacles, very, very, very interesting. Little treasure chest here. You guys are going to have to remember, as above, so below. This card really points it out here very, very well for you. Your roots has to be as strong as what is pushing up through the ground in order for you to absolutely I'm getting the words like bear the crown, wear the crown. Like, and everything is just being pushed up here for you. Like, this treasure chest is just starting to come up. Don't lose your patience, you guys. Whatever is going on for you guys, don't lose your patience, you know? And that could be where this sense of, man, I can't believe that energy that I got when I first started pulling that card over. Thankfully, it subsided a little bit because it was a little bit overwhelming. But sometimes that physical fire, that passion, can really minimize the brain. Okay, so if you're not seeing the results that you want right away, just know that they're growing, and you have to maintain everything all the way throughout your body, your energy. Remember your aura, everything that you're throwing off, you know, just keep that passion bubbling. That's your responsibility right now, is to keep that fire and drive, but also, I got the words actually, stay sane. Like, keep yourself in charge of it and keep your eye on what it is that you're trying to manifest. And don't all of a sudden just fizzle out. Just, ugh, well, that's not happening. You know what I mean? It's just, you have to keep that. And that's the toughest thing about things, you know, and sometimes you're going to have to really drive yourself on when you have those days that are like, I can't do this another day. I'm exhausted, you know. That's also going to be where the King of Swords comes in for you. He's going to go, remember, you have a goal. There's a finish line that you'd like to cross. Pick yourself up, Libra. Dust yourself off. Try again. Keep on going. And I really felt like a huge spike, and then it came crashing down here. So I feel like you guys could be a little bit erratic on the way that you face your challenges, you know. And if it's not manifesting right away, let's say, for an example, if you ask somebody out and they say no the first time, just remember that there used to be this set of rules for people to date by, and some people could still be following those rules. You know, if you ask a second time, they might say yes. You know, and the same thing about applying for a job. You know, you could get really exhausted about applying for a job, and if it doesn't come in, if you don't get a response the first time, you still have to keep on applying. You still have to keep on trying. You know, you still have to get up every day and keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. This is the time for you to do it, because you have this inner beast sort of ferociousness driving you. So let's see changes needed in order to face this challenge where, you know, you might be giving up a little bit too soon. So you have the Princess of Wands here, and she's completely got her game face on, you know. She looks all very, I want to say tea party, you know what I mean? And not like tea party, but like tea party. But there's this mask that you can put on. And I don't mean, anyway, it's so hard to say the word mask anymore. You know what I'm saying? But you can put on that costume. You can put on that game face when you're not feeling it. You know, like everybody, imagine any performer, any, you know, sports person. You think they're really just, let's go crush this every single day? You know, people are going to have days where like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like doing a singing practice. I don't feel like anything. But you get up and you try again, because the King of Swords is saying without that perfectionism, without that stick-to-itiveness, without that drive, without that discipline, you're never going to make it anywhere. And then this treasure chest that is just starting to poke out of the garden that you're planting, it's going to get sucked back down into the soil, and you're never going to see it. Yikes. Okay, so let's see what your strengths are. I'm being guided to do a deck cut. So we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Fire. She's the Queen of Fire, so she's going to light a fire underneath you guys. You could also have a friendship or a sort of, I'm getting the word guardian somehow. And I also got somebody that could be like in a coaching role, somebody that could like instill that discipline into you. Because on days when inspiration fails, discipline is going to do you guys very, very well. But there is somebody here that can come in and sort of give you a little poke. Hey, you want to get out of bed so we can do this run? Or, you know, you can't be missing a practice anymore. You know, there's something here for you. You could have a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries on your side and being that little, is that Bugs Bunny where there's that big bulldog and I think his name is Spike, and then there's that little tiny, is he a Chihuahua? He's like jumping over top of him. Come on, Spike, let's go, you know, and he's like, woo, 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 woo. You've got this really cool cheerleader on your side, and it probably is a fire sign. And completely driven. And it could actually be somebody in your family that cares more about your success at sometimes than you do, because you're the one doing all the hard work, you know, and you've got somebody on the sidelines, and they could be really irritating to you sometimes. They could be a little bit like a mosquito on a hot sunny day when you're trying to do nothing, but that mosquito is going to get you going. You know what I mean? So definitely you have a fire sign, your biggest cheerleader. They're probably going to give you that inspiration to succeed on days when you're physically exhausted. And you could have some incredible highs and lows coming in and around the time of this reading. So use the King of Swords to really even that off. You know, highs and lows are so hard on you emotionally and physically. You know, it really does something to your hormone system. You know, those highs and lows, it can be really difficult to recover from a low and get back up again. You could just feel so like drained. And I'm being guided to tell some of you to stop eating so much junk food. You know who you are. So let's see any other challenges. Was that a Woody Woodpecker laugh? So you have the Temperance card here. So you guys could, like I was saying before, have those highs and lows, you know. The Temperance card wants you to come, she's coming in and saying, keep it cool, yo. Like really keep things balanced. Take this passion, but also take the knowledge and keep yourself on reserve. Like spend your energy wisely every day. Like this is what I'm going to do and this is how I'm going to do it. Start planning how to budget your physical, emotional, and intellectual energy on a day-by-day basis so that when you need it, it will be there for you. All right, so that's going to be a challenge for you guys too, and to keep it calm. And there's probably somebody that you're being a little too sassy with, and that's creating some sort of drama on the side, which, oh, pardon me, which is not helping you guys because it's taking you away from your real journey in order to have some sort of wordplay with this person. And at the end of the day, I don't see that person amounting to much in your life other than they're jealous of you. So they want to come in and poke and prod you a little bit because for some reason they'd rather direct their energy at bringing you down than bringing themselves up. So if you have somebody coming in and insulting you or whatever, just ignore them because they've got no place in your life right now. Woo! Outcome. Yes. Okay, so this is the card of alchemy, you guys. So the Three of Pentacles, this is creating your life. You can make your life whatever you want it to be right now, and it can be as amazing or it can be as devastating as you want. It's just going to take all the patience, all the ferocity that you have in perfect balance. It's going to take you guys absolutely getting rid of naysayers in your life and starting to really appreciate this sort of annoying Queen of Fire that you have here that you might think is a nuisance. And because you feel that way about her, it's likely somebody in your family, like a sister or a mother, cousin. It could even be your partner, you know, and when it's somebody in your family, it can be a little bit easier to blow them off, right? If it's somebody that you're paying, you're probably going to listen to them a little bit stronger. But this could be a close, like, feminine energy to you. It doesn't have to be a woman, but that's just what I'm seeing for a lot of you. So you guys have really got the universe, like, you're riding this gigantic tidal wave of energy, and you can do anything you want right now, Libra, with this Three of Pentacles. It's like you're falling into your wildest bliss. Wow. A lot of power here for you. A lot of power, Libra. Go get it. Take care. Bye.